Hi, my name is Robert. This video is designed to give you step-by-step detailed instructions on completing the task at hand. Please read the comments in the About section of this video. It has valuable information and updates. My YouTube channel has a disclaimer video that I encourage you to watch. And please like, share, and subscribe. I hope you found what you're looking for. Thank you very much for watching. I am going to upgrade my computer to a SSD drive, a Solid State Drive. One of my viewers sent me a little gift. It's a Samsung SSD Solid State Drive 850 Pro. It's supposed to be fast drive, speed the computer up, and all that stuff. So I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to do that real quick. I'm going to run the test before and after on a boot so that you can see the benefits of doing that. Now, if you have a laptop computer that the hard drive in it is in excess of 4 years old, you probably should start backing that thing up weekly or replace the hard drive because it's going to fail. And if you can afford to get a solid state drive, you will be better off with a solid state drive versus a standard drive. Mainly because they're a lot faster, they have better battery life, and they are supposed to last at least twice as long as a standard drive. And I'm telling you, you do not want to lose everything on your computer. I'm going to show you how to back all that stuff up, keep it intact, and just press on without disturbing interruption of your hard drive imploding on you. Sometimes computers give you warnings of when they're about to fail. Sometimes they don't. I always recommend, if you're going to back up a drive, do a disk cleanup. Open up your system tools. See if we can find that here. Accessories. System tools. See if they have them here somewhere. Productivity and tools. Maybe in there. See if there's a disk cleanup. Nope, that's not it. Maintenance. Still don't see it. Let's type in cleanup here. Disk cleanup. Found it. You can also defrag. You do want to do a disk cleanup. You don't want to copy or clone all of this stuff. What you're doing when you replace your hard drive, you do a clone, not a copy. Let me go ahead and stop this video and go to the next step. Okay, now that we have our disk cleanup intact, you see it has a couple of boxes checked. You want to arrow down there and see if you can clean up more than a gig of information. You want to do that. Temporary files, you don't want those. Delete those. Let's see, anything else. I'm only at 651 megabytes. That's not enough to do a disk cleanup. I had already done a disk cleanup. Cleaned up about 5 or 8 gigs of data. So I'm going to go ahead and cancel that. Next, I'm going to shut the computer totally off. Show you how long it takes to shut the computer totally off. And then I'm going to restart the computer, show you how long it takes to totally restart the computer so that we can compare that with the new solid state drive. And I'm watching the seconds. Start, shut down. Granted, all the programs are already off, so this shutdown should be relatively quick. And we're counting. Waiting for something to shut down. Logging off of Windows. 21 seconds so far. Still doing a shutdown. It is shut down. 42 seconds. Next, we're going to power the computer up. See how long it takes to boot up to a setup screen and then to a login. There it is. I started at 10 seconds. See how long it takes to get to a screen where it asks me to actually type in my password. We're at 20 seconds. We're at 30 seconds. Of course, you can fast forward, play this video back double speed if you'd like to, just to get past some of this stuff. We're at 40 seconds. I'm logging in. Oops. Dang it, just lost 10 seconds there. Alright. At 106, I got my password right. So we were 40 seconds getting there. We're 10 seconds going on the login. And let's see how long it takes to get a browser up. We're at 20 seconds on that. I clicked for it to open a browser. We're gonna look like we're connected to the internet over there. See how long it takes for a browser to actually open up, because to me, that's when the computer becomes functional. We're at 40 seconds at a startup. Post hitting the login. Until I see an internet page, I won't consider us all the way in. I do have an external hard drive plugged in by accident. Maybe that's causing us to delay. I unplugged that. Still don't have a browser yet. We're at 1 minute and 10 seconds. Minute 20, still nothing on the browser. Minute 40, still nothing on the browser. See what Wi-Fi connected to. Connected to my Wi-Fi. I'm going to switch to my other Wi-Fi. See if this picks up any speed. There we have it. We got a form of a web page. Come on. Well, we're in excess of 3 minutes on this thing. So, I'm at 3 minutes and... There we go. Alright. 3 minutes and 30 seconds minus 10 seconds. So 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Need to pull this off is a solid state drive. I got the Samsung SSD 850. They have a couple of different versions of that one. My viewer actually gifted me this, sent me a pro version. The guy that sold me the laptop told me I need to get this drive replaced 6 months ago. You also need a hard drive caddy or an adapter so that you can plug the new hard drive into a cable that will go USB. That way you could clone the hard drive. You do not want to copy the hard drive. These discs come with a backup or cloning software. I don't prefer those. They're more complicated than a cloning software. So I'm going to download.com and I'm going to download a cloning software. I'm going to download a free software. I went to download.com and I typed in hard drive clone, and I'm going to arrow down and find the one I want to use. They have several. I have used a couple in the past. I'm looking for Macrium Reflect. So they have a couple. I don't see the ones that I've used in the past yet. let me find the one that I want to use and come back to you guys. Save a little time. This is the one that my computer guy recommended. There's others that you could use, others that I've used in the past. I'm going to use this Macrium Reflect. It's a free software. Of course, you can buy that stuff if you want. It's got its editor rating, user rating. You can read that stuff if you like. I'm going to hit download now here. If you hit download now on the other areas, you may get some other software thing. Should pop up a downloader. I waited a second or two. The download box finally popped up. It says Reflect DLEXE. That's what you want to download. So, save file. The file is saving. You should be able to close this box and find that file on your hard drive, or it should pop up. I don't see it yet. Let's see what's going on here. Click my download over here. I'm going to hit open file. Now I'm going to close this browser. Won't let me. I'm going to go ahead and hit run. Home edition. Leave that checked. Leave everything checked. Hit download. It's going to download this file that it detected my computer didn't need first. So I need to download that first. I'm going to come back to you when that is downloaded, then show you what's next. It's downloading the 231 file. There is two ways to install a brand new hard drive in your computer. One way is to install a drive and use a fresh install with your computer install disk. You can surely do that. Or you can clone the hard drive, which is preferred. It leaves everything intact the way you need it to be, just like you were using your computer. Providing that you don't have any viruses or anything like that, you'll be good to go. You will have other things installed that have been slowing your computer down, but with a brand new fast solid state hard drive, it won't be near as slow as it was. Now, I ordered this hard drive enclosure off of eBay. You could get them other places, but you will need a hard drive enclosure. I'm going to lock this thing in so it doesn't pop open on me. Mine has a lock and an unlock, and I slide the back of it open to slide the hard drive in there and plug it in. I've seen different type of enclosures. This is the one I got this time. So let's see what happens when this finishes downloading, and we'll go from there. Okay, our download is just about done, and we can continue with the install. After the software installs, then I'm going to plug in my new hard drive and go from there. Alrighty. Let's see what happens next. This is what happens on the standard slow drive. Okay, I got my little hourglass waiting in the middle. Waiting for my next window to pop up. There it goes. Yes. Macrium Reflect. I'm going to click yes. Extracting files. Then I'm going to show you how much space is used. You'll see how much space is used on my current drive. I believe it's the same size drive that I'm installing, about 500. There it is. I accept the terms, read all that stuff, do some speed reading. Click next. 30-day trial. Next. It will expire the 14th of February. No, I do not want to register at this time. I'm going to leave all that stuff default. And I'm going to install it. This may take several minutes. If it takes longer than 10 seconds, I'm going to shut the computer off and tell you how long it took. Files, installing files, starting new services. I got a new icon on there. Okay. Looks like I have to restart the computer for some reason. Anytime you get those warnings, you want to do that. You hit finish, must restart. I hit yes. So let me come back to it after the computer restarts. Okay, the computer has restarted. I'm going to go ahead and plug in my USB drive, my USB plug for the new drive. Installing device. Sometimes you'll get a pop-up on your computer asking you what type of drive you're installing, whether it's a master boot drive or another type of drive. You always want to select master boot drive, MBD, because you're going to be using this drive to boot your computer, since it's going to be a replacement. So it says it's ready to use. Oh, you got a waiting window for some reason, and you see the light on the hard drive caddy. So now that that's done, let us go ahead and start to clone the hard drive. Cloning the hard drive, you want to go ahead and open up the Macrium Reflect software that we just installed. Image backing software on this computer, which I thought was already done. Alright, so here's my original drive. I got the system thing here. I got the hard drive there. I got the recovery there, and some boot tools there. I'm going to clone all of those down, so I'm going to hit clone this disk there. Disk 2 is my new drive. So I hit clone this, select a disk to clone to. I click that, and it has my disk 2 there. So I click that, it put my 2-second disk there. So now I want to drag and drop all of these down to here. It has the space available. All of that stuff should fit there. That's less than a gig there, 448 gig there, 15 gig there, and 2 gig there. All of that stuff should just drag and drop, fit down here. So drop that there. I got 476 left. So I got 290 gig used on my hard drive. drop that there. I got 28 gigs remaining. So I got this 15 gig here. And now I have 13 gig left. And I only have 2 gig here. So I have 11 gig that I could add to my primary space here. So I can click on that and maybe expand that. But I think I'm going to leave this stuff alone. I'll have 11 gig wasted. So let me go ahead and click next. Select schedule this clone. I'm going to just go ahead and click next because I'm not going to schedule it. I'm going to clone it right now. It's telling me the primary and the secondary things that it's going to be doing there, which is fine. I'm going to hit finish and it should start the cloning. It's going to start at 4:23 p.m. I'm just going to hit OK. Should be cloning. See how long it takes and come back to you when it's done. See, the clone is running. It started at 4:23. It is now 4:31 and it is only 2% done. So this may take a while. Be patient. Now, on that previous screen where I had 13 gigs that was unused, what I could have done was clicked on my primary partition, and under the partitions there was a thing that said properties. I could have clicked on the properties of that and extended that partition by those 13 gigs so that I wouldn't waste 13 gigs of my new hard drive. I'm not going to worry about it. 13 gigs not a big deal when you're talking about 500. So that's that. I also have a spare hard drive that I use to back up most of my YouTube video stuff, a terabyte. So I have another drive to back all that stuff up on. So we're going to let this run its course and then come back and show you how to swap the drive into the computer and run the speed test on it. It's right at about 4 hours. Overall progress 96%. A box popped up here, not sure why, but we'll let it run this other 4% and see what happens. I had a little box pop up in the right hand corner, said that there was some kind of error trying to access pictures and videos, so I canceled that one out. So we're still rolling right along, 97%. At 4 hours and 11 minutes, something like that, I got this pop up here, said the clone is complete. And yes, it agrees, 4 hours and 11 minutes. So, let me hit OK there. And then I'm going to hit close here. Then it has a summary here of things that it did. And as it was cloning, I was getting pop-up notices from the computer saying that it found new drives. The light stopped flashing on my clone caddy. So what I'm going to do next is shut this down, file, exit. Excuse me, there's one of those boxes asking about importing videos, stuff like that. I'm just going to cancel that. Not sure what that's all about. It shows a new drive there. So the cloning is all done. I'm going to power the computer down, unplug the power from the wall, remove the battery, swap the hard drive out, and then reboot it. Take the drive out of this caddy, put it in the computer, and I should have a fast reboot, fresh hard drive, so that I don't have to worry about a hard drive failure. Okay, I put the new hard drive in. It's going to be different for every computer, so there's no need of going through that. I'm going to power it up. Remember, it was about 40 seconds before it let me log in, and then it was 3 minutes before I can get a browser up. So let's see what's going on here. 2, 1. Hit the power button. See how long it takes me to get it to where I can hit my login. It's been 10 seconds. Alright. 15 seconds to let me log in. Now it was about 3 minutes and 20 seconds before it brought up a browser. So let's see what's going on there. Alright, it looks like everything is the same. You must restart your computer to apply some changes. I'm going to hit restart later. See how long it takes me to get a browser up. And it's looking, wow. I'm just under 2 minutes. This thing is light years faster, probably 3 times faster, because I had this thing up in 1 minute and 20 seconds, and it took in excess of 3 minutes and 40 seconds for it to come up last time. So there you have it. I'm going to go ahead and power it down and restart the computer and check my files, make sure I got all my files, but it seems like the backup went flawlessly. Let's see what we got here for free space here. Looks like I got 166 free. Alright, so I had like 244 used. Used is 281. Should be good to go. Let's see how long it takes to shut it down. Alright, this is about where we were last time. I'm going to hit shut down. See how long it takes to shut this thing totally down. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. About 15 seconds and it's off. We're good to go. If you got any questions, post them below. Now that I have the new drive installed, I'm going to run it for a month. And then I'll probably clear off my old drive and use it as a backup. Back up my drive once every 30 days. Let me see if I can find a date. Okay, here's my old drive, March 2013. So this drive was going on 5 years old. If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.